High in the rain-soaked jungles of New Guinea, where mist hangs like silk and every leaf seems to shimmer with hidden life, there exists a collection of creatures so dazzling, so utterly otherworldly, that they've become the living jewels of the bird kingdom, the birds of paradise. You think peacocks are extravagant? Wait until you meet a bird that turns itself into a floating black hole edged with neon blue light, or one that dances like it's auditioning for a pop video choreographed by nature herself. The first explorers who saw them swore they couldn't be real. Their feathers seemed painted, their movements rehearsed. But the truth is, they're real, they're wild, and they've evolved to seduce in the most extreme way possible. Now, imagine standing in the dense undergrowth, camera in hand, as the male Wilson's bird of paradise hops into view. He's tiny, barely 5 inches tall, but his colors explode like confetti turquoise head, crimson back, a golden cape, and 2 delicate tail wires that spiral like tendrils of smoke. He clears his stage, literally sweeping leaves away with his beak, and then begins to dance. Every hop, every flutter choreographed to hypnotize a female hidden nearby. In the animal world, where power often wins, Wilson's secret weapon is pure performance. Then there's the superb bird of paradise, the viral sensation of the jungle. 1 second, he's just a small black bird. The next, he transforms, raising his feathers into a perfect blue oval, his body disappearing behind a cape of iridescent black. He hops, flares and booms with his voice, looking like a creature from another planet. The female watches silently, unamused. She's seen this before. He tries harder, perfecting the rhythm, repeating the steps, every beat saying, "Choose me." If YouTube existed in the forest, this bird would have 1 million subscribers by now. But not all paradise birds rely on flash. The King of Saxony, bird of paradise, for instance, prefers accessories. 2 impossibly long, wiry feathers that sprout from his head and twitch like neon antennae. Scientists once thought they were fake, like ornaments glued on by pranksters. But they're very real, and the male uses them like a magician's props, waving and vibrating them in mesmerizing arcs. The female watches, half curious, half skeptical. It's nature's fashion show, where evolution rewards the weirdest designer. And then, in the higher montane forests, you might glimpse the ribbon-tailed Astrapia, a vision so surreal it looks photoshopped into existence. Its tail feathers can be 3 times the length of its body, gliding behind it like white silk ribbons through the mist. But beauty has a price. Those same tails that dazzle the females can also get tangled in branches or catch the eye of a hungry hawk. Yet generation after generation, the males keep growing longer, more extravagant plumes, because in the kingdom of paradise birds, danger means nothing compared to desire. Let's not forget the 12-wired bird of paradise. Its name sounds mechanical, but it's all natural. Those wires are modified tail feathers that the male uses to tickle the female's face during courtship. He perches upright on a vertical branch, golden chest gleaming in the sun, wires flexing like living strings. It's equal parts bizarre and brilliant, a reminder that evolution is both artist and comedian. If we move deeper into the dense jungle shadows, we meet the bluebird of paradise, a sky-colored marvel with elegant tail streamers and a haunting song that echoes through the canopy. Its courtship is more emotional than flashy, its movement slower, almost tender. The males sing duets with females, as if the forest itself were orchestrating a love ballad. It's easy to forget that what we're watching isn't romance in the human sense. It's survival, written in color and sound. The Ragiana bird of paradise, Papua New Guinea's national bird, turns the rainforest into a rave. Hundreds of males gather on leks, display trees, where each performs his wild dance in front of a cheering crowd of females. It's chaos and theatre rolled into one. Rust-red plumes shimmer like fire as the males hang upside down, fluttering and shouting in perfect synchronization. The female watches from her perch, expression unreadable, before picking one, or none. For all that drama, only a few will be chosen. At the opposite end of the island, the magnificent bird of paradise takes the concept of romance to, well, an architectural level. He doesn't just dance, he builds. He finds the perfect spotlight in a forest clearing and trims away leaves, angles branches, and adjusts his stage with the precision of a Broadway producer. Then, with chest gleaming emerald and tail curling like golden ribbons, he performs a show so captivating it's been compared to a ballet. Watching him is like watching evolution itself flirt. And somewhere, hidden among the roots of the rainforest, the black sicklebill calls out. A metallic, eerie cry that echoes like a digital sound effect from a sci-fi movie. When he performs, his feathers flare into an umbrella shape, glossy black with electric blue accents. He stretches his wings wide and shivers in slow motion, turning light into liquid. It's hypnotic. You half expect the jungle to fall silent and watch with you. Finally, we arrive at the greater bird of paradise, the one that started it all. When Europeans first saw its preserved skins, they noticed the birds had no feet. Local traders had removed them, leading to the myth that these creatures floated forever in the sky, never touching the ground. Hence the name, Birds of Paradise. To early explorers, they seemed divine, too perfect for Earth. But in truth, they were simply creatures of evolution's most exquisite experiment, beauty as a survival tool. Each of these 10 birds tells the same story, that life, when left to create freely, becomes art. Every shimmer, every movement, every impossible tail feather exists because someone, somewhere, was watching. Not us, but her, the female. She's the critic, the audience, and the reason these living masterpieces exist at all. What we call paradise is simply what happens when evolution has time to play.